Hello Godzilla fans, what's going on? It's the Poster 64, and today I am reviewing the NECA 12-inch Godzilla figure. This figure is incredibly new. I just picked it up the other day at Toys R Us. It's $55, which is pretty pricey, but I think it's well worth it because it's a very nice figure. It does, like it says, stands almost exactly 12 inches tall, and the from head to tails, very impressive. The tail goes all the way back here, and that's about a 24-inch, length measure there. So since I'm talking about size, I'll just go ahead and get the scaling out of the way. It doesn't really scale well with. This is the 8-inch Godzilla from Bandai Japan. That's 8-inch Godzilla 2002. Here's the the Zilla Alive. This scales decent to some extent. It scales. He's a little small. Comes up to about the shoulder, just under the head area. Here is the 12-inch Bandai Creation Kiryu figure. That's a very nice scaling, I think. He scales up well with him. This Godzilla still is a little taller, but it still is a good scale overall. So it definitely does scale pretty well with the Bandai Creation 12-inch figures. And just another one real quick. Here's the Atomic Roar Godzilla figure. A little short too. So there's that. This figure does look a lot like the other NECA figure. This is the smaller NECA figure, the one like the 6-inch NECA figure. So it does have a lot of similarities to this guy. Let's go into a little detailing here. So a lot of good detail from the face. There's the gills, looking nice. A lot of great detail all the way down the body. Here's the leg. Bring them over. Here's the spines. Looking good all the way down the tail. So it's a very good looking figure. Let's talk about some articulation here. This figure is very articulate, just as the little dude is here. So we got jaw articulation here. There's articulation on the head here. There's articulation on the neck piece. There's articulation on the shoulder, at the elbow, and the wrist. And there's articulation here at the leg base, right here. Articulation at the knee, and at the foot. Obviously that goes for both sides. But I really do like how articulate this figure is. Definitely really like the head and the face. It looks very good. Let's just do a side by side. Here's him and the 6-inch. So very similar, obviously, because it comes from the same company. Very similar. And now for your piece de resistance, or whatever you're going to call it. The reason this figure is probably so expensive, if you go down the back, right about there, you see a little box. You go right up from the box, you see a spine here. You push it down, and I'll show you from out here. So you gotta find the spine, you push it, and a very nice roar. I'll pause the music real quick and give you the roar one more time here. Here it is. Sometimes it takes a few pushes. There you go. So the roar does sound very nice. Sometimes it takes a few little nudges on the little spike, because it legitimately is. This is I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick this up, but it just is one of these spines. Just push it down, and it makes that noise. Oh yeah. Back to articulation. The tail is incredibly articulate. All these little joints basically have their individual articulation, and it does, just like this little guy, come with the tail is separate from the body, and you have to slap it on there by itself, and that is quite the intense activity. But I'll just move the tail a little bit so you can get it all the way over here. There's a bend in it that you can get, and then you can get it up, So definitely some great articulation out of the tail. You can kind of send it every which way that you want. So great articulation out of the tail. And this is just an amazing figure. I'm very glad I picked it up. I would say if you're interested at all, pick it up sooner rather than later, because just like they did with the 54-inch figure, or the really long big figure, the price went up by $15 within a couple weeks. So I'd say pick this guy up before his price jumps as well. So yeah, but definitely this figure is great. Really love it. I'll pull out the box real quick. It's a pretty big one. Ugh. Oh wow, yeah. So, badoom, very large box. Here's in there, separate from his tail, side, back. Stands over 12 inches tall. Here's a little blurb on the back. Pause the video if you want to read that. The other side, and then the top. So there's the box, if for those of you that care. But anyways, back to the figure. An excellent figure, excellent addition to the Godzilla 2014 merchandise slate pile, whatever you want to call it. This is definitely an awesome figure, one I would highly recommend to anyone who, you know, enjoyed the movie, and all of that good stuff. A lot of good things to say about this figure. Definitely go pick it up. So thank you for watching.